Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Allison. It's so nice to have you if you're new here, or if not, then welcome. Make sure to subscribe down below. I post videos on how to live a more feminine and elegant lifestyle. Today is a project day, hence why I haven't done my hair at all, but we're going to be doing some physical labor, so it's okay, it's perfect for that. And the project that I'm going to be working on is actually this very chair. So I picked this up off of Facebook Marketplace for £5 from this sweet little old lady, and she had it up for 10, and when I got there I was like, would you do £5? And she was like, oh, go on then. So I literally handed her £5 and took this chair home with me. It actually has wheels on the bottom, so I was able to wheel it back to my place, which was like a mile away from her. It was a really hot day, so that was hard work, but definitely worth it for £5. It has a beautiful shape and it fits perfectly in this corner. It's actually really comfortable. I've been sitting in it almost every morning and reading, eating my breakfast right before I leave. So it's the perfect addition to my room. I really like it here. But the color does not match so well, and there are a few stains and I don't know, just things on the fabric, and I feel like I could do a lot better. So I've picked out a fabric. I have never upholstered a chair in my entire life. I mean, I've made seat cushions, that's about it. I've painted a chair, but I've never reupholstered it. So if you are looking for a tutorial on how to reupholster a chair, this is not it. But if you want a fun journey on how to make over a chair with limited supplies, limited money, and mediocre skills, then this is definitely the video for you. We're just gonna see how it goes, really. This is definitely gonna be a work in progress, and we're gonna do it together. So let's get started. Okay, here's just a closer look at the chair. You can see it has such a beautiful shape, and these wheels on the bottom, which I definitely want to take off. Not the look I'm going for. And then you can just see there are like minor stains, and I don't love the green color. Under the cushion, it's pretty bare, so I'm going to take some of this and just make it a bit more sturdy. We're gonna recover the cushion and then start with the rest of it. I also noticed on the inside of the fabric was this other upholstery fabric, and I wonder if the chair used to be covered with that. And it's so fun uncovering these parts of the furniture that were its old history, and now it's getting a new life. So I took off the piece of fabric that was here. It was a bit dusty underneath. I took out as many staples as I could, and I vacuumed in there and in there, so it's looking a little better. So I'm just going to continue strapping these down onto the chair base. I don't know if this actually is doing anything, but it looks nice. Like, I am proud of this job. Okay, I actually have no idea where to go from here. My hair has turned into this, but I'm gonna talk it out and I'm gonna do it. So see, my issue is when you actually reupholster a chair and like strip the whole thing, there are different reupholstery tools that are made to hide the raw edges of the fabric. However, I don't have those tools, so I'm doing the best I can, which is why I'm thinking about where all these raw edges are going to be hidden. I can also make this piping And like, could I hot glue it on? Yes. So I'm just taking this piece of paper and sort of trying to trace out the shape that I'm going to need once I cut it out of the fabric. I know people are gonna judge hard, but I've popped the glue gun out. Look at this thing, it's so nasty, but I've had it for so long and it's gotten a lot of love. You can tell it's been used. And I'm just gonna kind of glue this under there because you know what? I'm not selling this, it's just for me. It's gonna hold. There's gonna be more fabric on top of it to hide it. It's gonna be so far underneath there that no one's even gonna know. My room is an absolute disaster, but like these look kind of good. They look legit. These sides, the arms, I'm not super happy with them. Like I just don't really know how to neaten it off here, but I'm gonna figure that out. I also have the backing of the wings on this side, and I think I'll be able to match these up and then just put some piping or trim over them. Like this is piping and I can easily make that. So I kind of just left the raw edges for now and I'll try to meet them up. For these ones on the back, I've glued these in, and I think once I put one whole back piece on it and secure it underneath, it'll totally be covered up and you won't be able to see it at all. This is actually taking me a lot longer than I figured it would. It's almost getting dark out, but I'm going to keep going. Okay, I've actually gotten somewhere. Like, it looks like a thing. I just put this front piece on and it looks really nice. Like, I just tucked it into there and glued it, and I folded these edges over. I haven't glued them down yet. I just have to tuck this edge in right here. This, like, I'm gonna have to put trim on it or something because it's too hard to get the raw edges completely hidden. But I think it's gonna look really, really nice. I'm really happy with it. So this is the back of the chair. I'm putting the back piece on, and these edges need to be neat because this is what you'll see. So I'm just carefully folding it under little by little into that little crevice and gluing it down. And there's a slight variation between this back fabric and this fabric that's on the sides and front. This is just like a plain white velvet, and this has a little bit of stripe in it. I ran out of the striped fabric, so I figured if I put this on the back, it won't be a big deal. No one will see it, and it pretty much matches anyway. So I'm just going to continue putting the edges down little by little. This is the state of my room right now. And I have my first day of school tomorrow and it's 10 p.m. I need to clean all this up. So the chair will be continued. Hello, so it has been like a week since I worked on the chair and now I have some time to finish it. I made some of these piping cords and it's gonna just cover the seams where it's a little bit messy on the chair right now. I'm gonna keep working on it even though it's dark out. So excuse the lighting, it's not great, but I just really want to finish it tonight, so I want to make sure that I show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna change because this is not exactly chair making outfit. I could link it down below or link things that are similar. So I just wanted to show off my cute outfit before I change into something that is a bit more suitable to be working on my chair and relaxing for the night also. So my plan is to cut off these raw edges like really close down to the seam, which is unfortunate because I didn't have enough there, but it's not a perfect job. It's going to be okay. And then cut the raw edges off of the piping and basically just lay it on top so that you don't see where any of the fabric meets, and it'll just give it a nice edge. So I trimmed the excess fabric off my cording, and I've basically just been gluing it into the seam here and to cover up where the edges meet, and it's actually been working pretty well. I'm really happy with the way this is coming out, so I'm gonna continue putting this on, and as I go I'm just trying to tuck the ends under to make sure that everything is hidden. So I'm gonna pull some of this cording out and just cut it down short and pull the excess through. I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and I'm just going to put it in here so it looks like one piece. That looks pretty good. You can barely notice the seam. So let's glue this down. So I'm pretty much done, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. The last step is I have my lint roller, and I'm just gonna go over the whole thing and try to get off all these little pieces and make it look nice and new. And then I'm going to put it back in its corner, and I'll put the cushion on too.